Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here are the five for the Clippers. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward position. Now Anderson, after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. Anderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And it's Leonard missing. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And by virtue of their NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against the Los Angeles Clippers. To the middle. Bogdanovic wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Such a wide-open look.
Beautiful stroke on the three ball. Harden is a lights-out shooter from this area.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. George in the post. Guarded by Harden.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, this past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Now, Markkanen, Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Over Bogdanovic, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, Markkanen poses such problems for a defense. He's got a variety of ways to score inside.
Harden has a wide open look. They get the rebound, and it's Zubac with the extra effort.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Anderson. Right side, Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Collier. Off target from three-point range. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now, here's Markkanen. Kessler, screen on Leonard. Anderson kicks to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collier. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Clippers leading. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Clippers third.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Filipowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. Bailey comes in for Keontae George. The Clippers also changing it up. Collins comes in for Bogdanovic, and it's done in for Beal. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Beal comes in for James Harden. Leonard against Markkanen. Lets it go from 11, and Lopez pulls it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Stan, we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly pick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Bradley Beal missing from long range. And it's Collier missing. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Collins. Done outside. From deep. The rebound by Collier. To the wing on the left. Here's Filipowski. Here's Markkanen. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Chris Paul is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Beal in at the 3 slot. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Guys, back to you.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. So it's Utah now, following the miss by Brook Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Swiped away. And here's the fast break. Bailey with a wide open look. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 off target. The Clippers trail. Beal, the pass to Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
Let's see what you got.
for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Dunn. And it's Bogdan Bogdanović in for Chris Paul. First free throw is good. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Bailey misses. And so it's Bogdanović who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Now Beal, still yet to score. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. George looking around for the three. Collins grabs the miss. The Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Inside. Kicks it out to Leonard from past the arc. And no good. The Jazz trailing. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Here's Bogdanović after the basket by Utah. With the step back, Leonard the pass to Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Kessler, he's checked in for Kyle Filipowski. And it's Collier in for Bailey. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. George passes to Anderson, and it's in there. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
George keeping those eyes alert.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bogdanović passes to Harden. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. Another shot. Strong work in close by Harden.
And Harden seeks out contact. Sometimes it seems like he prefers to try to score through it.
On the wing, Markkanen. He's covered by Leonard. Takes the three, sinks the triple. And the Jazz lead by 2. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And it's the Clippers with the ball after the basket by Utah. Pass to Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Anderson outside. Bounce pass Markkanen from the arc. And it's Collier missing.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kessler setting the pick for Anderson. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Leonard kicks to Bogdanovic. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 4. From Delta Center. Back in a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the Clippers. I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the W is even sweeter on the road.
Yeah, they'll try to build up momentum before heading home for the next one.
Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
With how this offense has performed, they should be up even more. Well-balanced attack.
Yeah, it's hard for a defense to take things away when you do a bunch of things well.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clippers trail by 4. Collier out there with George. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Anderson in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Collier. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Be a passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second footer.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back over to you, Kevin.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild. But they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
That puts them in the lead. Leonard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers. Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Slow and steady, Anderson just goes about his business.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Leonard kicks to Harden. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Anderson slams it in.
You could just see Anderson there looking to jam it.
Clippers trail by 3. Beal with it to the inside. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
George, no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. A 3 from Bogdanovich, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anderson. Good, nice job down low. Anderson's got 8 points.
Well, as a scorer, that's where Anderson likes to operate. He has a lot of tricks in there.
Down low, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Pass to Collier. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 8. Pass to George. Lets it go. Again, the Jazz score. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Leonard on the wing. Five on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Easy money, James Harden.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Different look for Utah. Kyle Filipowski comes in for Walker Kessler. And Bailey subbed in for Markkanen. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Anderson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got 11 points.
Well, a great job by Anderson there, making himself a threat off the ball.
Harden outside. They get it again. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And Anderson slams it in.
Just terrific to see Anderson going for it offensively, playing with a ton of confidence on that end.
Harden with the screen on George. There's Beal with the three. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Anderson's shot is off. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a one-point game. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he's put that first half behind him and looks like his confidence is back.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Anderson passes to Collier. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Beal. No good from 11 feet. James Harden getting it done for LA. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. In the forward slots, you'll see Leonard and Collins. Bogdanovich out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now, here's Dunn. Outside Collins. Leonard looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Here's Filipowski, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Now here's Leonard. To the inside. It's deflected.
Ace Bailey's going to have the advantage most of the time with that 6'9" frame.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Markkanen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Jazz lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
for the Jazz. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for Brook Lopez. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Dunn. Outside, Bogdanovic. Zubac finds Bogdanovic. No good from outside. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Good work there as it goes.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Bogdanovic. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bounce pass, Collins. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kawhi, confident inside.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Williams scanning the floor. Bailey with the ball. Bogdanovic on him. Outside Williams. Kessler setting the pick for Williams. Now Markkanen. Here's Filipowski. Ace Bailey. And there's the three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Some changes. Kyle Anderson is checked in for Filipowski. Collier comes in for Bailey. And it's Keontae George in for Williams. And then for Los Angeles, Bradley Beal's checked in for Collins. And James Harden has subbed in for Dunn. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Leonard. And he banks the layup in.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Anderson outside. Kessler screen on Leonard. Here's Kessler. Stolen by Harden. Outside Leonard. Leonard running the floor.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Markkanen outside. And they double up Markkanen. 4 on the shot clock. George fires. Rebounded by Zubac. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. That one is off. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. George. Big time move inside.
But check out George showing up in the big moment, showing how ready he is to be that guy.
Now here's Beal. Off the glass.
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. George against Harden. Knocking it outside. Puts up the three. Knocks down the three.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Beal. Outside Leonard. From deep. Markkanen pulls it down. What is on the line here?
Crowd is so focused.
George with the screen on Bogdanovich. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, Anderson's hit his fair share of those.
And Elway has possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
James Harden. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two, Keontae George.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his games, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from three, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Harden. Now Zubac. Stolen by Kessler. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now Harden puts it up from deep. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness.